when you hear the expression, God, I wonder what these streets would say if they could talk. Sarasota Street Talk is making the streets talk, and we're recording what they're saying. So that, to me, that is what Sarasota Street Talk is all about.
Sarasota Street Talk is to introduce people of the surroundings.
We're literally right now, we're downtown Sarasota, and we hear people all around us telling different stories. Those are the streets talking.
Hey, Scotty, how are you?
Good morning.
After
15 minutes, still morning. Yes.
It is morning. Yes.
How are you doing?
How are you doing this morning?
Beautiful day. Saturday, March 9th. Does that date ring a bell to you?
It's the day before the 10th.
Yeah, I guess.
Which
Maybe
is 2
it was the
days
day
before the 11th.
Your mother gave birth
Oh,
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Scotty. But anyway, let's move on.
All right.
So,
89 today? 89?
What's that?
Are you 89 and holding?
85.
Oh, sorry.
85. Come on, don't add those couple of years.
You're looking pretty good for 85.
Jesus. All right.
Right.
So, my name is Mark Klecka. I am a realtor down here at Caldwell Banker. My partner in crime to my left, your right, is
Scott Maloff, mortgage broker at Summit Lending Solutions. And
together,
we are
Sarasota Street
Sarasota
Talk.
Street
So,
Talk.
we do this here every week, every Saturday from 10 to 1. And then every third Saturday, we do it at the Bazaar at Apricot and Lime, located at?
Lime and Apricot.
That's correct.
It's right in the
right
name.
in the name.
The
Bazaar King Living
Apricot
Goods
and
Establishment. And
Well, we also
it's
do trivia on Wednesday nights.
trivia Wednesday nights, yep.
6 o'clock.
And I also
Come on
run a
by.
wacky Facebook group called I Love Downtown Sarasota.
It's a group, not a page.
It's a group, not a page. So if you're on Facebook and you'd like to join 24,000 of your closest friends, please join. And it's not about real estate. It's just about what to do, where to go, what to see here in downtown Sarasota and beyond.
Yep.
So
It's all about the funness of the city.
we are here at the corner of Apricot and Lime, Main and Lemon, in front of the Gator Club and Parker's Books, who are gracious enough to allow us to do our shenanigans here every Saturday. And then we have guests that come on. Not only do we have people that just walk off the street, we give them the fuzzy eyeball and they come on, they tell us about their lives, but
how it all started.
Yeah, how it all started. Yeah,
And then
it's
then one day I'm like, we
stalking
really
and
need
harassment usually, but
we really need to schedule people to be on the show.
Yeah,
so that
yeah, we should
it's
stop-
not
we
us
should stop
tackling people.
tackling them and dragging them to the show.
Yeah. So now we get lucky and we get people who are willing.
So
to
we have
come
lovely
here.
individuals like we have in front of us right
Yes,
now.
absolutely.
So if you could, please go ahead and introduce yourselves and what you guys do.
Get
and
right up
welcome to
there.
the show.
You need to get right up on
And
that
you
mic.
gotta get way up uncomfortably close to that mic, please.
Hello, my name is Angelic Tassos.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Bill Kwon.
Hey, Bill. How are you?
Great.
And, hey, thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Absolutely. So tell us a bit about what you're doing. You got events coming up?
Yeah, we're excited. 2 weeks from today,
Yeah.
March 23rd at Selby 5 Points Park, between 4 and 10 p.m. We are doing the first annual, because it's going to be an annual thing.
Beautiful.
Sarasota Wine Festival.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Yes, and we're going to we have live music. We have Central Street closed down, kind of like the same layout on Fresh Fridays.
Right.
So, interesting story how it happened, which I'll love to share with you.
Absolutely, please.
And
That's right.
but yeah, we're
Go.
excited. Right now we have over 15 tables of different wine vendors committed.
Okay.
We might have up to 19 or 20.
Okay.
We're going to have craft cocktails by Dive. Brock Smith is one of our founders as well. Mel and Tom Lodge from Block 15 and Siesta Key
yep.
Wine Bar. And we've got the restaurants, Raph from Azul and Clasico, and Chef Chris Cavelli from Bijou. So we've got a great group of people. We're excited. Ipava State Bank is our bank, and they're helping us as well. It's just a community thing, and that's what I'm loving about this. It's a community thing.
Nice. And so you mentioned you've got how many wine vendors or people are coming to?
So
15 to
vendor-wise,
20?
You said
15
15,
tables.
right?
Some of them are having one. Some of them have asked for 3 tables, and the average table will have 4 to 6 different wine labels to taste.
Okay.
So that's a lot of wine.
And
So-
it's a free event.
It's a free to attend.
Okay.
You don't have to. There'll be live music. You can just hang out.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for
Yeah,
it.
but if you want to drink the good stuff or the wine,
Here it comes. Here
there
it
are
comes.
tickets.
Okay.
And there's 2 sets. There's the
Dag
general
nabbit.
admission for $100.
Okay.
And then there's the VIP, which will have amazing food, better wines, and that will be $250.
Okay.
Okay, so for the $100, what does that get you then?
So that gets you a little fun bag with your glass with a not embroidered. Sorry about that. The etched or logoed glass, which you have to have, and you're going to have the ability to taste all the wines that are available.
Okay.
And the craft cocktails. We're thinking about. We're trying to work on doing a craft cocktail class as well.
Okay.
Oh,
And
all right.
Yeah. But you don't have to pay to attend. It's an open air. You can listen to music. If you just want the wine, that's all you ask. And it's going for a good cause. So
That's
we'll talk about
my
that.
next question.
Yep.
Go ahead. What's the cause? What are you doing?
Oh, see, this is
No.
Scott's thing. Yeah, so Scott's with the non-profit causes, so he's
yeah.
very
I love it.
judgmental.
Oh.
Please,
I think
please,
Angelique
no
knows
pictures,
that.
please. Please, that's my
Yeah.
bad side. With the
I'm
back.
involved in 3 or 4 non-for-profits.
Okay.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
that's what I want to hear about.
So
Tell us where it's going.
So let me give you the story how it
Yeah.
started. I came here about 2.5, 3 years ago. I've been coming for years, but I finally bought a house. My wife and I, Cathy, who's actually in Palm Springs right now with a girlfriend. So
Okay.
she'd be here right now with Angelique and I, and she's an amazing woman. You need to meet her. But basically, she and I we've been sponsoring the Harvard Wine Dinner for the last 2 years.
Okay.
It became their #1 social event, sold out every year, sold out again this year. And they said, that's great for one night, but what else can we do? And can we do anything for the community? So we came up with the idea, what if we did a wine festival? Now, there's not a wine festival in the heart of downtown. And it's such a great vibe down here, as you all know. I mean, you guys are up here as well.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
decided,
come here once.
and the joke was...
It's not a bad little town.
Not a
Yeah.
bad town at all. Yeah.
And
we
second
did-
time here.
and literally, it was sort of like I checked on the internet. I was like, oh, nobody owns SarasotaWinefestival.com.
That's
Nope.
a great domain.
Yeah, and nobody owns SRQ Wineville.
Yeah.
So guess what I did?
Got
I
them
bought
both.
it,
Nice.
and I decided to make my life incredibly busy for the last 3-4
Get
months.
the net
so-
version too.
good, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
people tend to you get the comms and people get the nets. And
Yeah.
You
So
have
the
to,
proceeds are going to.
Yeah, so we are raising. So that's one of the reasons. The Harvard Club is the nonprofit that we're working with this year, and what we're going to do is we're going to raise scholarship money for executive programs for local nonprofit leaders and executives, so they can do programs at Harvard and bring those resources back to here, and they become part of the Harvard community as well.
Okay.
Very, very cool. Very cool. So can we get involved in that? I think we were talking or we mentioned something. Is there any way that we could help volunteer or
Absolutely.
participate part?
Absolutely.
Can we help drink some wine?
I was going to say,
Yes.
can we? Maybe we need to take this
maybe-
out there for an hour
maybe-
or two.
Maybe we
Because
take
we
this.
finishing
Yes.
up,
This Saturday,
finish up
March-
here at 1 and go over there at 4.
That would be fun.
Oh, is that
I
something?
just need you to say yes. He's already said yes. So
Oh.
are you going to say
Oh,
yes?
yeah.
No,
so-
I actually said that I would do whatever they need me to do.
He's on board.
I didn't even.
And,
even
and I
ask
already
what
said
they
I would
needed.
volunteer
Yeah,
at
we need
it,
somebody
so
to empty
maybe
the
we
trash.
kind of
Yes.
tie this into the
I'll do
volunteering.
it.
Oh, I didn't think about that, but great. You've got your job.
No,
Just
because
then,
I was kidding, and you didn't hear that. That was-
No. We'd love to have you guys. The thing I'm really loving about this process, it's literally one of the hardest things I've done in a long time.
Oh, it's-
and I
These
travel
events
a
are
lot.
hard to put together.
Yeah, and you know what? I've got great people, Angelique, so many great volunteers who've just been amazing, and we're excited. And the best part about it, I see the community coming together because they see the opportunity of bringing these resources to make better the people who are making our community better.
Right.
So that's what we're doing.
And so each year, will you have a new organization to
Yeah.
help with the funding, where the
So
money will go?
that's how
in
it's set up.
Sarasota, obviously.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's why my wife and I, we own the domain, and we're going to decide. We're not doing this for the monetary, believe it or not, for ourselves. It's not at all. But we love the opportunity to give back to this community, and that's why we're doing it.
Yeah, and I can tell also just to put an organization or an event like this together is costly.
Oh,
to
my
go
gosh.
do it. Like, even with a portion being given back to a charity.
Absolutely.
The rest that gets sucked up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So you're obviously not doing this for the money.
No.
I mean it is.
If
I
I can
know
get-
you're saying
yeah.
like you're honest when you're saying that
Yeah,
because
and I've got
For 100
Tim Boyle from US Tent has been an amazing founder as well. He's donating a big amount, ton of product from his U.S. tent.
Okay.
He's just been so gracious. So him, and so we have a lot of great founders. We have founders from out of the country who've been here before, who love the area, and I brought them here, and that's my whole goal: get this town, because the leaders we want to select for these are people who believe in what Sarasota is all about, and that to me is why I'm doing it.
That's good.
And it's a great place to be doing this too. 'Cause
Absolutely.
You've got a lot of connoisseurs down here, and it's going to be who's
And great
playing?
timing this time of year. Right, if you can keep doing it in March when all the people snowbirds are in town and
Yeah.
visitors and all that.
And what a great way to just start it off to see kind of like how it pans out. Like, because it's
First
it's
year,
always the first one's always going to be
The hardest.
or maybe it's just me, but the first event's always sketchy.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying this is going to be sketchy. I'm just saying though, but things will happen.
Yeah.
Like, and you'll know to nip those in the bud next time.
Yep.
And each one will get better and better and better as they go. And I'm sure you'll have it 2, 3, 4, 10. I mean, it's an event people are going to want to go to.
Absolutely.
Imagine.
Absolutely. And that's what we're hoping for. Angelic has done a great job working with some of the entertainment and vendors that we're having food trucks. Everyone who comes will have $10 towards the food truck purchase that they can eat. So it's not just the
Nice.
drinks.
Nice.
It's for the food. Or they can even use the $10 to buy wine while they're at the festival
Right.
from our vendors.
Now, for volunteers, like for Scott and myself, can we
Absolutely.
be paid in wine? Would you pay us in wine, please?
Proportionally, I don't know if we can afford that.
Yeah,
but
right. We want to
Oh,
work a
those
lot.
are the days. Yeah.
We want to work a lot. Okay. No, that sounds no. Please let us know whatever.
We'd love it.
Whatever
Yeah,
help
yeah,
you
we-
need. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, we're good to
Promote
help
you.
promote it.
Obviously, but no,
Tell-
I will be hands on deck
There's a
as well.
Love it.
there's a pretty good Facebook group out there called ILDS. I've heard about.
It's
They
a
it's
group,
a group, not a
not a
page.
page.
If you're not a member, please join. Shameless plug.
So anything you're going to
and
put
we're
on
happy to-
Facebook, make sure you tag it to them.
Yep.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
please
Yeah, we
let
can
us
Is that
know.
the right term?
Yes,
Tag?
we can do that.
And we'll
Put it on
post
that,
it, and we'll definitely.
There's a
put it out
million
to-
Sarasota.
Okay, we'll both talk at the same time.
Yeah.
Some of your other groups and pages.
Yeah.
Keys to Sarasota. We can
Okay,
mention
yeah,
that one.
Michelle
I didn't want to
Cavani's.
mention a bunch of
No.
other groups and pages in front of you.
No. Keys to Cavani. Yeah, Michelle
Key-
Cavani's
yeah.
page. She'll help
Keys
you
to
do it.
Sarasota. I
Keys
love
to
downtown Sarasota. Get
Tim
the
Minton,
word out.
Tim Minton is one of our
Tim's
founders.
one. Yep.
He's one of our founders. as
Nightlife
well.
or whatever that
Yep,
one is.
so-
SRQ Nightlife.
Yeah.
There's a bunch
Friendly
of them.
people of Sarasota. I mean, that's a decent group. They're not
Nice.
very friendly in the group, though. There's some back and forth.
I love Shasta
great
Key.
group.
Your friend
Great.
Veronica.
Veronica Murphy and
Yep.
Shasta Key. Yeah, actually, you know what? Off air,
Put it
I'll
out there,
put you
off
on
air.
to some
I
people.
appreciate that.
Because there's actually a gentleman, and I think I can. His name is Jonathan, and he owns the Siesta Key group. 268,000 people on his Siesta
Amazing.
Key group.
Yeah.
Most are out of state. People coming in obviously to visit Siesta Key, but we'll put you in touch with them as
Absolutely.
Perfect time
Thank
in
you.
well. So I mean, this is kind of what it's all about. Like, so if we can help you and vice versa, and the people of this town, that's why we do this.
There is
So,
this
so-
one of the things. If you join the Facebook page on Sarasota Wine Festival, there is a code, pre-sale code. It's pre-sale 2024.
Okay.
We're going to keep it up for probably the middle of next week.
Okay.
And then, as you know, these festivals, everyone waits last minute and then
Yeah.
they start coming in. But
Yeah.
the good news is we've already had some pretty good signs. I'm actually surprised how many of the VIP tickets have already been bought. And we are limiting tickets because we only have so much.
And what's the difference between the $100
Great question.
and the other VIP?
250. That's about 150.
About
bucks.
150 bucks.
Good one. Right.
Yeah, you walked right into that one, Scott.
You walked into
My
it.
accounting
walked in
degree
that.
didn't
No,
work
so,
so well.
great, Scott. Great
They-
question.
They carry you home
Yeah.
afterwards. Is what I'm thinking.
We will
You pay
dial-
the extra $150. They'll make.
and-
they'll
and-
carry you home, or they'll
goes to the Uber ride
Yeah.
that takes you home.
they'll start your car for you so you can drive home okay.
Yeah, no. That goes to the ticket you get.
So
Don't drink
we
and
will
drive,
have
by
better
the way, people.
wine
Don't
in the
drink and
VIP area. There will be a VIP. So another great sponsor for us is DesignWorks, which is on Pineapple. Jeff and David Kaufman.
Yeah.
Their studio is unbelievably beautiful. Please come in there. All people have access to it during the wine festival on Saturday. But it's unbelievable. They've graciously donated that to do some of the cocktail classes we're going to do. And
Nice,
for
nice.
the VIP will have extra food on Saturday. So you'll have access to better wine, better food, and all the other things as well.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a fun time.
Very
and,
good.
And you got the one band that's going to be playing?
So
Or there be
two.
a couple bands?
We
You're
actually
gonna
locked
see
in. The main band is going to be
Binge?
Binge. Some great professional band. They play Stottlemeyers and all around the coast here. They're really good. They do anything from 60s to 90s, and they kind of graduate from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s as the night goes.
Right.
And to start out, we've got Suzanne and the Hot Boys.
Okay.
Doing jazz in the earlier part of the evening, 4:30 to 6:30, and then Binge going 7 to 10, and it's going to be fun. And great event for music and live music here downtown.
So again, that's Sarasota Wine Festival, Saturday the 23rd at Selby Five Points Park.
4 p.m.
Starting at
to
4 p.m.
10 p.m.
Get your tickets in advance at www.sarasotawinefestival.com.
Yeah, this looks exciting.
Right. It does.
This is because you've got the wine. I mean, obviously with Block 15 here, successful
Yeah.
as a wine, as a bar, as a place to go. And I keep on forgetting Wine Company. Is it the Wine Company down right here on
Sarasota
Palm?
Wine Company.
Sarasota Wine Company on Palm. So you've obviously got the people interested in the product.
99 bottles. Mark's been
99
great.
bottles,
Yeah, he's been
never
great as
forget
well.
that.
Yep, can't forget
Right.
them.
So having a wine tasting, public wine tasting, that's a great idea.
And you know what? I'm going to commit right now. We're going to make this bigger and better every year. I don't know if you knew.
I don't even think you're gonna have to try. I think that's just gonna happen.
We had one
Yeah.
before, and I guess a local leader in town told me it was kind of taken and kind of changed, and the focus went to Naples, and they have tickets now in Naples. They're selling 2 tickets for $35,000 for 2
Hey.
tickets.
What?
Their highest ticket
Two.
price.
For a wine festival.
For a wine festival down there. I think they give birth to your first
I was
child.
gonna say,
Like you
Surrogate.
make your own wine, or
Ex-
for that they probably
Yeah.
won't make your own. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Anyways.
Wine for life for that festival. Like you join it, and then for the rest of your life, you get wine
35,000.
35,000. That's a lot
as much
of wine.
as you want.
So
But-
that's ridiculous. No, this
But
is
yeah.
very
And-
affordable.
And please contact us if you're interested in volunteering. We've already got a pretty good chunk of volunteers, but we'd love to see.
Yeah, work for wine.
Yeah, you work for wine and food, and it'll be a fun time.
all right, perfect.
Very cool. Well, hey,
All
thank
right.
you so much,
Before
guys,
we
for
go,
coming on.
you want to put them on the spot? And then
Of course we
gotta
do.
And then we do probably need to get a picture of them with Manny.
Oh yeah,
I think that's going to
everyone
have
has
to
to get
be
a
part
picture
of our
Yeah.
shtick.
Shenanigans.
with Manny
It's a-
Quinn.
It's a really good story. I'll tell you. right
Okay,
here.
so why don't you go ahead and put them on the spot?
Oh, yeah. So, 2 restaurants downtown.
It's not a scary
that
question.
Are must go to, in your opinion.
There's so many, especially the ones that are sponsoring.
That's
the
why we
wine
call it
festival.
putting you on
Don't
the
be
spot.
diplomatic.
I
We're going
know.
to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
You're going to make
Right,
somebody angry.
because some of our sponsors.
But 2.
2? Can I go with 3?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I'll go with 3.
Yeah.
Bijou.
Good choice.
Clasico, I love.
Yep.
This one's not downtown, but I will tell you who's also been a great. Tom Leonard from Shore. Love Shore as well on St. Armand's.
St. Armand's.
Yeah. So
Good call.
we love them. And everyone's been supportive in their way. That's the best thing about this. I've met some amazingly great people in town. And they care about this community, and that's what I love seeing.
So are you still bringing in, just the last question, are you
Yeah.
still bringing in people for the different vendors maybe for
Yeah,
the
we-
wines?
yeah,
You
we
pretty
just-
much wrapped it up.
Well, we've got the wine thing. That was you gotta have wine for a wine festival.
Yeah.
So that was and I got to tell you, Mel and Tom Dodge from Block 15, they were instrumental in getting us connected. And I've actually had people. One of the founders of a wine. I'm an executive coach in Boston. And one of my students owns a big vineyard in Spain, one of the largest actually. And he was one of our students in the program. And I go, hey, we're doing a wine festival. How could we? He goes, absolutely. And he had his people. You could tell the boss called them. They're like, how much do you need? When do you need it? And they're sending a ton of wine here to Sarasota. So we're really excited about that.
All right, but we're down.
Angelique, you
We-
got
Yeah,
2, 2, 3?
so shy.
2 or 3?
My 2. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Epicure in 1592.
Oh, good choice.
Okay,
Oh,
that was-
she
bang
didn't,
that right out.
She didn't think too long on that.
No.
Bang that right out.
And he said classical already, so.
I love
We
classic.
all like, that.
Ralph has done
And
a
we've
great
got
job treating
and
us
Rose
well.
and
too,
Ivy,
so.
soon to be Rose and Ivy.
Rose and-
Rose
that's what-
and Ivy,
that's-
Azul.
Rose and Ivy.
That
out.
is
That's gonna be
their
cool.
sushi is so good.
Yeah.
We were surprised how good it was. So get
Yeah,
in
he was
there.
talking. Raph was talking about how he I want to say brought him from Japan, but it probably did not. But he was very one of the top sushi chefs in the country.
Okay.
And then I guess he got the gentleman for the steaks from Fleming's or somebody.
Wow.
He went He went high end. So, and everyone's talking about kind of how like that's such a cursed area, that building. I don't believe it at all. I mean, I think it's the people, the idea, the concept, and the person behind it. And, I mean, look at like Clasico now. Like, it's down there in the corner.
Right.
You know, it's really not in the hub of the area, but it's Raf made it what it is.
Yep.
I mean, he made it an institution.
He is. I got to tell you, another plug for Raf. As part, we restarted the Ivy League professionals group, and I serve on the board of the Ivy League and the Harvard Club. But they, what I love about Raf, he promoted us to come visit Azul, now Rose and Ivy, and he was such a generous host. I cannot talk. That guy gives back to this community, and I want to thank him for that.
So
Right.
anybody that is down there across from the Bijou Cafe now is. God, just gave me again.
Rose and Ivy.
Rose and Ivy, thank you. That's the Alzheimer's kicking in.
Oh, you are 85 today. You are
And I am
85 today.
85 years old
It is your
today.
birthday,
Thank you very
right.
much.
Yeah, it is your birthday.
1 year
Maybe
old.
that just happens on your birthday.
So
All right.
please visit them. It's very, very good. Just opened up. Well, been open, kind of soft opening, but it's been about 2 weeks. Fantastic place. So, any of that. Thank you guys so
Thank you
much.
guys
Thank
for
you.
being here.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Let us know whatever we can do. Please let us know for ILDS. It's a group, not a page. Please join if you're not a member. And we'll put everything on there.
All right.
Okay?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Take a break. Don't go
See
too
you
far.
guys.
Don't go. Good to meet you.
Thank you.
See you.
All right.
Is that your
That was great.
All right.
You gonna take a break?
So, yeah, no, see, exciting stuff.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
always seeing exciting stuff.
I know.
That's the more we do this, the more we get to meet people that do have great
my
things
card,
going
too.
on. And so that's
text
half
you.
this gig.
Yeah, thanks.
Half this thing is putting it up on
This will be
YouTube.
on YouTube,
Anybody
and,
comes.
Sarasota Street Talk.
Yep. anybody
YouTube?
Yep. Anybody comes by, please just point your camera at that QR code. Well, not that one. The hundreds of QR codes I've got smashed all over this tent.
One on every side.
On every side. We have on every, kind of like a plane, the exits everywhere. And please go ahead and take
See you guys later.
Please take a pic, join it, subscribe, and see what's going on in downtown Sarasota. Because we're going to report it. If it's happening, we're going to report it.
We're gonna be on it.
We're on
on
it.
the streets.
We're on the streets. Are we in? Are
Not
we
like
in some
those.
kind of a,
Not like those other unknown place
No,
people
Are we in a
that have.
air-conditioned studio, Scott?
No. Are we wearing suits and pushing our business down everybody's throat?
Nope.
Nope.
We sure not.
Is it 2.5 hours of
Nope.
real
No, it's
estate and
not.
mortgages?
Nope.
No.
Is it
It's
about
all
the
about
peop-
this?
It's about people downtown and their stories, and without an agenda. Is that what it is, Scott?
No agenda.
Yes, it is.
It's a show about nothing.
It's a show about
Except
nothing. It's,
Sarasota.
it's the Seinfeld podcast. It's a show
It's
about
a show
nothing.
about Sarasota.
All right.
All right. We're gonna take a
So-
little break. Stretch.
Stretch, grab a juice, and
Yep.
we'll be back in 2 and 2. Everybody make good choices,
You got it.
and we'll see you
See you
soon.
soon.